I lost 30 pounds by making simple decisions that anyone can make. I'm not here to talk like a personal trainer or like a registered dietitian because one, I'm neither of those things. But more importantly, I actually believe step one is making changes within ourselves that open up the gateway for more support if and when we need it. By the way, these are changes that we all have the ability to make in order to lose weight, get healthier, and just start that journey today. A week after I moved to Florida in 2023, springtime, I got a phone call. I was offered the chance to return to play pro softball for Team Ireland in the World Cup. The catch? Oh, there's always a catch. I had 4 months to get myself into shape. Now, I hadn't been at that level of intense training in a few years, and that's being generous to myself. I'm farther out of college than I would like to admit. So when I stepped on the scale for the first time in a long time, I was shocked. 202 pounds. And yes, I am a tall glass of water coming in at 6 feet tall, but that number was almost 40 pounds higher than my prime. Sometimes, like then, in that moment, in the face of fear, you just have to say, I don't care where I am, I care about where I could go. This was my dream, and I wasn't gonna let where I was determine whether or not I take action. So that's what I focused on. One thing, action. I set expectations on my own actions, not the results. This one shift actually kickstarted that 30 pounds that I lost over the course of the full 8 months. And that's something anyone can do. In fact, I would argue that action is the toughest thing to do when you don't know what to do. So here are the 3 key decisions that made it all possible for me. Number 1 is just starting small. I didn't try to overhaul my entire routine overnight. I started small with manageable changes. 10-minute walk every day, tracking what I ate, and built habits that I could actually sustain. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Consistency is the name of the game. If you're just starting out, don't try to do everything all at once. Pick 1 or 2 things to focus on and build from there. Now, I know some of you hear tracking what I ate, and your head starts to spin a little. You may not agree with diet tracking, or you may not understand how to do it. Totally fair either way. But for me, tracking my diet was more about protein intake than anything. I am a carby Barbie at heart, truly, and I'm proud of it. But I just knew I wasn't getting nearly the amount of protein that I needed to in order to actually see the results I wanted. And that's just a fact. To clarify, I did not track every piece of bread and cheese for those of you whose head is going there. I just got good at making sure I was consuming enough protein throughout the day, and I stopped buying BS processed stuff from the grocery store. I mean, we all still buy processed stuff, but just not frozen French fries. How about real potatoes, Ari? They're good. So I only focused on those 2 things. Protein and lowering the amount of processed things that I put into my shopping cart. 2 very easy and manageable things that I can control in the moment. And it took me a whole 15 minutes to Google how much protein I needed to consume in order to hit my weight loss goal. You've got 15 minutes. I know you do. Start small and get good at it. Number 2, consistency is absolutely key. And I know you hear it all the time, but I truly showed up on the days that I didn't want to. It's not about seeing instant results, and it isn't even about being perfect every single day, but consistency keeps that habit on the forefront of your mind. So if you're thinking, I need to do this every single day, even if you miss a day, like, who cares? At least you're always thinking about it and you can bounce back faster, as opposed to in the past when you weren't even really considering what you needed to do. You didn't even know what you know now. Showing up and doing something every single day, that's how you build momentum. And number 3, changing my mindset around food and exercise. Notice how I said mindset, not necessarily routine. Instead of thinking of them as a means of losing weight, I started to see them as tools to make me feel better. Exercise wasn't just about burning calories anymore. It was about boosting my energy and putting me in a good mood. I love me when I'm in a good mood, so much better than the version of me that's not. Food wasn't just about restriction to hit my goal weight. It's about fueling my body so I could perform better, both on the field and off the field in life. Even when life gets busy, this mindset shift actually made it easier to stick to healthy habits. Fast forward from 2023 to 2025 and your girl has kept the weight off. Not only that, but I found balance. Life still has its ups and downs. Oh boy, don't we know it. But now I have a process that works and it's sustainable. And the best part is I didn't just lose weight. I gained confidence, energy, and finally a sense of control over my own health. Don't get me wrong, this journey didn't end after 8 months. In fact, it's still going, and it's something that I'll carry with me the rest of my life. If you're ready to start your own journey, don't wait around. Please start now. There literally is no perfect time. Think about something you're good at in life, just for a second. Could be a job, a hobby, skill. Now think back at how long it took you to get good at that thing. Probably months, if not years. So why would you let yourself get defeated if you don't see the results right away? You wouldn't. In life, we should always be students, learning and growing. The reason you got good at that thing is because you kept showing up and getting your reps in over time. This journey is no different. And when I started thinking of it that way, I felt more free. So let me know in the comments, what first step are you taking today? Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and share this with someone who needs to hear it in your life. I've said this before, I am not a subject matter expert on anything, and I'm not trying to be, but there are certain things that I feel like the mass majority are either going through or have gone through. I want to build a community of action takers, but not just within, outwardly as well. Being able to pull people into a good community of good people. I need it, and I'm excited that you're here watching this video. If you take anything from today, just remember, you don't have to be perfect, but you do need to keep showing up. And I'll be there with you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.